Hello, hello. Welcome back to Bookbot Theory, your safe space for honest conversations about publishing and book marketing in India. I'm Namrata, and if you've ever thought once I get a traditional publisher, my life will be sorted, it's time for a reality check. Today's episode might shake that belief just a little bit because we are talking about something that happened recently. And honestly, I wish it didn't.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So here's what happened. One of my authors gets picked up by a publisher. Now, mind it, it's not just any publisher, it's a top rated, well known, dream come true traditional publisher. The kind you name drop at family dinners. The kind your relatives say, wow, you've made it. Naturally, the author is thrilled. There are celebrations, there are Instagram posts, LinkedIn updates, cake cutting energy. You get the gist. And of course, I'm excited because I'm thinking great team, great backing, solid marketing. This will be fun. So much learning to do. And then up to the reality. Before the marketing starts, the publisher sends the author a long document, pages and pages of only questions. Who is your target audience? Which authors are similar to you? What platforms are you active on? Who do you know in the media? Can you line up reviews? Can you arrange events? Can you reach out to influencers? What are the themes that your book talks about? What are the topics that your book talks about? What are the categories that your book talks about? What are the keywords that your book is about? What is the USP of your book? What do you think we should tag it as? Which genres do you think the book falls in and which subgenres? And I'm sitting there like, wait, isn't this literally the marketing team's job? Why is the author doing the research here? And at this point, it feels less like we will market your book, but more like, please send us your homework. So far, so good. And then comes the punchline. They say, this is a promotion led title for us. We will not be marketing it actively. Which, in simpler terms, means we will distribute it, send it to some bookstores, add it to our mailers, and whatever happens organically, it happens. That's it. No campaigns, no PR, no outreach, no support. And then, slowly, emails stop getting responses, author copies are delayed, availability is unclear, questions unanswered. Soon, there is radio silence. So, how would an author feel in this case? Imagine being that author for a moment. You worked for years on your manuscript and you finally got picked. You thought someone was backing you, and not just any someone, a dream someone, someone who literally is on every author's wish list. And suddenly you are alone. Again. Except now you have signed away your rights too. It's heartbreaking and honestly, it's confusing because no one tells authors this side of traditional publishing. So let's come to the questions. Is this wrong? Now let's be fair. The publisher is not always technically wrong because most contracts do not guarantee marketing. The only guarantee publishing and distribution. Marketing is often best effort basis, which basically means we will try. Maybe, if we feel like it. Harsh? Yes. Real? Also yes. And here's the uncomfortable truth that nobody likes to say aloud. Today, even traditionally published authors are responsible for their own marketing, sometimes partially, sometimes mostly, and sometimes entirely. Earlier, it used to be Publisher edits, publisher markets, author writes. Now it is publisher edits, publisher distributes, author markets. And surprise, 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 marketing has quietly become a writer's job too. So, what should authors do? Okay, solutions time. Let's not panic. It's not the end of the world. What do you do if you were to sign up a traditional publisher? You need to ask some questions even before you sign up. Ask what marketing support looks like. Ask for examples of past campaigns. Ask what budget they allocate. Ask what you are expected to do and get clarity before signing, because we will see is not a strategy. And if they say they won't market, then it's very simple for you to decide, is your work worth this risk that you're willing to take? Is their brand name worth it? Or would you hire your own marketing team and stay independent? Because sometimes a strong indie launch with control beats a silent traditional release. Now comes the most important question every author would like to ask. Should you still publish with them? See, now this is very personal. My author chose to go ahead because, as I said, this publisher is on wish list of most of the authors. For them, it was important to get published with them. So there is no right answer to this question, because some authors want validation and bookstore presence, some want control and sales. The only thing I always tell authors is do not go in blind. Choose with awareness and not assumptions. This transparency is exactly what will help you do what you want for that book. I always advise authors to compare your wish list of what you expect from a publisher with what the publisher that has responded to your manuscript is offering. If your publisher's wish list just says printing and distribution, then definitely go ahead with them. If it says you want marketing, you want social media marketing, you want lit fests, you want X, you want Y, you need to see if they have done it for any of their authors before. And if yes, are they willing to do it for you? That is very important, so that you are not disappointed when such things happen, such surprises that spring up from nowhere. And honestly, this is why I started Bookbot. I started Bookbot Theory because authors deserve transparency, no sugarcoating, no fairy tales. Because publishing is not about they'll take care of everything now. Today, publishing is more about you are the CEO of your book now. You decide what happens. You handle everything about it. And the sooner we accept that, the more power we have. And that's all for today's episode. If this episode felt a little too relatable, you're not alone. And you're definitely not doing anything wrong. You just need better information. And that's what we are here for. If you found this helpful, share it with an author friend who still believes publishers do all the marketing. Trust me, we all need a reality check at times. See you next week on Bookbot Theory. Thank you so much for joining us.